We live. Peace be upon you guys. It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY. Just wanted to just chime in real quick, let you guys know, brand new episode out right now. Respect your DNA, and just by that alone leads to this conversation that we having now, right? When it's pertaining to respecting your DNA, um, do black people and Hispanic people carry the same DNA? The reason why I asked that is once upon a time I was a part of the Hebrew Israelites, and the Hebrew Israelites used to always preach that the blacks and browns, Latinos, Native Americans, we all was from the 12 tribes of Israel, and we descendants or brothers and sisters, and according to the scriptures, it proves that we're related. But according to science tells us otherwise. Um, and if science is telling us otherwise, then by default, this 12 tribes chart and Hispanics being related to black people, that becomes a myth. Now, I'm not the person. I'm a realist, bro. I go based on logic. I don't go based on assumptions, insertions, beliefs, and information that these people have told us over the years. I go based on just the universal law, paying attention to Mother Nature, and just watch people characteristics, right? When you see these people's characteristics, a lot of these individuals, and I'm speaking mainly about Hispanic people, a lot of them are very racist towards black people. You see that in the Dominican Republic. You see that in Mexico. You see that in Cuba. It's a lot of racist actions that take place upon black people in those areas, and Venezuela, right? Argentina, we could talk about Argentina. Argentina, it's if you are a dark person, you are literally ostracized and put into the back burner, right? Now, the reason why I bring this up because now you see a lot of shit going on where with the ISIS and what Trump is doing, and a lot of people want us to, I guess, come together. A lot of these religious organizations, especially these Hebrew organizations, profess that we need to come together. And when you look at the genetic makeups of Hispanic people, and this is not no shade, we're just talking the facts. When you look at the genetic makeup of Hispanic people, they cleave more to European features than they do black, right? You don't find a lot of Hispanic people with big lips unless they come from a dark-skinned region, right? Like they family, they Spanish people, but they're the black Spanish. They're the slaves that took on those cultures. When you see their nose, when you see their hair textures, they don't fall in line with black people. A lot of it falls into, you know, European. You understand? And if they falling into European, then the question remains: how can you say that these people are related to us? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you say these people are one with us and we're the same and we're from the same tribes or we carry the same DNA when scientifically it's been proven that we are different? Genetically we are different, right? Morality, we are different, and even the way that we treat each other, we are different. You see, black people don't carry the hate gene. Let me say that again. Black people don't carry the hate gene. Black people don't carry that I'm better than you gene. Okay, what you see now, I say this plenty of time, what you see now is the gene, the mentality of a taught behavior. Excuse me. We was taught to be this way. We was taught to be this way. Generally, we're not that type of people, right? We don't have a hate gene in our DNA. That's how they was able to get close to us. That's how they're still getting close to us because we don't carry a hate DNA. But if you teach me to hate myself or you teach me to hate somebody, then yeah, you become an ops, right? So when I ask those questions as far as how can it be proven that these people are related to us when their characteristics doesn't match what we do, right? When you go to certain places here in New York City, right? My man's working construction, right? He works in construction, and while he's working in construction, he tells me like, "Yo, these Hispanic people has taken those jobs, and they're not giving those jobs to anybody that's not, that's not Hispanic, right?" And if we are related and we got some level of love for each other, and we're connected in some way, shape, or form, that mentality should never be, right? Because if you see how black people operate, black people would take the shirt off their back and give it to you. I don't think a Hispanic would take their shirt off their back to give it to a black man. I know they would give it to a European. I seen it done plenty of times. But I also seen black people get the short end of the stick when it's pertaining to them. And which is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Ain't nothing wrong about that. But let's just call it for what it is. You understand? Um, let's just call it for what it is. Hold on. Let's just call it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? We going based on characteristics. You know what I'm saying? You can go down you can go down the rabbit list, the rabbit hole, excuse me. You heard me? I said the rabbit list. You can go down the rabbit hole and you can see the high level of hatred that, you know, Hispanics have for black people, right? The mockery. You understand? And like I said, I'm not here to cause some level of division. I just want to have a clear understanding that our genomes is is completely off. You understand? Our genomes is completely off, and not only is it off, but we're just not the same. And we have to put these religious teachings. We got to put it to rest because it's annoying, right? It's annoying because we profess that, oh, you know